So cosine of 2x is equal to sine of x, where x is greater or equal than negative pi and less or equal than pi. We can see 2x and 2x. It's a double angle for x, so it's reasonable to try to use a double angle formula. It is given in a data booklet, and there are a few variants for this formula, and if we take this variant, we can see that we can get a quadratic equation with respect to sine of x. So we write the next 1 minus 2 sine squared of x is equal to sine of x, and let's move all terms to one side, let it be to the right, and we get the next 2 sine squared of x plus sine of x minus 1 is equal to 0. Let sine of x be t, and it becomes 2t squared plus t minus 1 is equal to 0. So we can see that we get a usual quadratic equation, which can be solved using discriminant. So discriminant is v squared minus 4ac, so it's 1 squared minus 4 times 2 times negative 1 is 9, and the square root of discriminant is 3, and roots are negative b plus root d over 2a, so it's a half, and another root is negative b minus root d over 2a, so it's negative 4 over 4 is negative 1. Hence it becomes sine x is negative 1, or sine x is a half. And how to solve an equation sine is equal to a number? We use a unit circle. Let's start with this equation, it's more simpler. And if we consider any angle on a unit circle, sine it's y coordinate, cosine it's x coordinate. So sine to be equal to negative 1, it's just this point. In general, we draw a horizontal line through negative 1, but you can see that it's the only point, and we remember that x should be from negative pi to pi, and points are included. So as the starting point for angles or 0 degrees or 0 radians is here, this point is here, and in anti-clockwise direction there are positive angles, in clockwise direction negative angles. Since we need x to be from negative pi to pi, this point is just 90 degrees in clockwise direction, so it's negative 90 degrees or negative pi over 2. In general it's negative pi over 2 plus any number of full revolutions, so general solution is negative pi over 2 plus 2 pi k, where k is any integer, but if k is 1, it will be greater than pi, so definitely there is only one solution from a given region. Or you may write this solution as 3 pi over 2 or 270 degrees, if it would be in degrees. 3 pi over 2 plus 2 pi k, it's a general solution, and you just copy this argument. In general, this argument may be more complicated, and then you should solve just for x or just for theta. And k is any integer, so it may be 0, 1, 2, 3, negative 1, negative 2, and so on. And you can see that when k is 0, it's 3 pi over 2, it's not from a given region, so it's not the required solution. When k is 1, 2, or more, and definitely these are not required points. But when k is negative 1, you can see that you get 3 pi over 2 minus 2 pi, you get negative pi over 2, the required solution. and when k is -2 or less, there are no solutions for that values, for such values to OK. So there is solution x is -pi/2. It's the first root. And now let's consider sine of x is a half, and again it's a unit circle, and sine its y coordinate, so we draw a horizontal line through a half, and we can see that there are two solutions at point A and at point B. We draw rays, and the next step is we consider the magnitude of this value, and we consider sine of some angle to be equal to a half. In general it may be negative, so in general we consider this value to be positive, and we need to find the acute, it means from 0 to 90 degrees, such angle, so that sine is a half, it's 30 degrees or pi/6, and these are supplementary angles, and they are always between x-axis and our rays. So this angle is pi/6, and this angle is also pi/6. And then from a graph we write the answer, the angles corresponding to point A and point B. So for point A, we copy argument, so it becomes x is, and since it's the starting point for angles, point A, it's just pi/6. Definitely for a given region it will be the only solution. It's quite clear, but in general, the general solution is pi/6 plus 2 pi k. K is any integer, and you can see that we can get x value from a given region only when k is 0 and it's pi/6. So it's the second solution, it's pi/6, and there are no any other solutions for k values to be 1, 2, 3, or -1, -2, -3, and so on. There is only solution for k is 0. And let's consider point B. For point B, you can see that this angle is pi minus pi/6, or it's 180 minus 30 if it would be in degrees. So x is pi, which is 6 pi/6, so it's 5 pi/6, and definitely from a given region it's a solution, but in general it's plus 2 pi k, and you can see that there is only one root when k is 0. For k is 1, 2 or greater, or k is -1, -2 or less, there are no solutions from a given region. But in general there are infinitely many solutions, it's the general solution. So the third root is 5 pi/6. Definitely for this problem it's not necessary to write the general solution. You may write just x is pi/6 and x is 5 pi/6. It's quite clear that from a given region there are such solutions. So there are 3 roots from a given region. And that's all for this question.